Who's talking?
Alex. Oh, okay. All right. No, it's an internal. Jeremy, I guess, lost the connection, but don't worry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, the AR prices, guys, have come down a little bit, if you've noticed. I think the gun buying surge has kind of abated a little bit. In most states, I'm talking in the U.S., of course, I feel so bad for my European viewers, and in Asia, that sucks. But in the U.S., they have come down. I think a lot of that is related to the ammo prices. Ammo prices are very expensive, and I think it's affecting how many guns are being sold. I could be wrong on that, though.
Is the recession hurting the gun business?
I don't know. Let me pose that question to the chat room. Is the recession hurting the gun business, guys? I will venture to say that it is not, and most of the guys say, if anything, it's probably helping the gun business. Again, it's plateauing is my feeling now, but still going strong. Don't you think?
Somebody in the chat room just said that there's a gun for $200,000, except this chat room's going so fast. I'm going to try to find this for you.
Totally believable. Totally believe it.
An Avenger Gatling gun is probably $200,000.
Oh, yeah.
What's it?
Yeah,
That one of those?
Auto?
Huh?
If you go fully automatic, I mean, sky's the limit. You can get a MP5, heck, any of the limited machine guns because of the 1989 law that permitted, said you can't manufacture machine guns after that date. Those are expensive. I've shown them on camera at Impact store visits at Impact Guns. They like $20,000 is commonplace for a machine gun.
Okay, we got another person on Skype right now. Turn down your website, dude. Turn down your website. This is Ride Brushy. Ride Brushy, come in, please. Sounds like he's in a storm probably on the East Coast or something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Perfect.
I got him.
Well, first of all, I love watching NutnFancy on YouTube.
Hey, dude, speak a little louder. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
How old are you, Josh?
I'm 23.
From what city?
Twin Cities, Minnesota.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, now you're louder. You guys can hear that, right? Pretty much?
Yep, I can hear him.
Go for it.
I know this is a very kind of a personal thing, and I know you're in the military right now, but what are your feelings after joining the military in these times?
Okay, that's kind of a general question. The question was, what are my feelings of the military in these times? Are you kind of talking about...
Joining.
Huh?
Joining.
Oh, joining the military? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's really personal, I know, but I was just wondering your feelings on joining kind of now.
What about your son?
Okay.
Is Tactical Doodle going to join the military? Or?
We've had discussions in this vein a lot, and let me answer the question like this. The military has a lot of positive things about it. It has a lot of positive things for you as a young man or a young woman that it will teach you. Personal responsibility, the buck stops with you. I've talked about that like in Dangerous Things. You're serving your country. You're paying back a debt of freedom that you enjoy. I believe in all that. I've paid back my debt. I'm in overtime right now, I feel. But I like the military. I think it's a beneficial thing. Here's the flip side to that. If you join the military now as a young man, you have a very good chance to be engaged in combat operations. Not that that's a bad thing. You just got to be aware of it. One of the TMP crew members that you've seen a lot, Inadvertent Smell, he's on my latest video I posted, TMP Year 1. He's signed up for the Marines and slated to go in the Marines in December. But I've told him, I was like, dude, I think his specialty is going to be transportation. I was like, transportation is convoys. Convoys means IEDs and attacks. So, yeah, depending on which branch of military you go in, just be aware, you're going into combat operations, and, yeah, you might have a leg blown off, you might die. So that's part of it. Again, it depends on where you're going. I salute all our military members. I hope you guys detect the underlying theme of my love and admiration for them. And it's not just because I'm in it. I just kind of put my money where my mouth is. I don't know if I want to say that. I just believe in serving in the military to pay back the debt. And I don't say that because I'm in the military. I just thank all the service people out there. But a lot of good, positive things about the military. And everything I just said, by the way, is what I've told him.
Yeah. And what are you going to do, Tactical Doodle? Do you think you're going to join?
It's still to be seen. I've thoroughly researched. I still continue to do so. I do have in mind where I want to end up career-wise. And, if the military can take me there in the way that I find, most beneficial to most of us, then, I'll do it. I do want to work with veterans, though. I'm in the medical field, so they do offer some pretty good things in that area, but, you have to research it just like you would any other gun. You don't just sign on the dotted line, pay the full price. You want to know up front exactly what you're getting into. I think especially with the military, because it's such a long haul, you really want to make sure that, everything's signed for you, get every one of your promises on paper. At least that's what I've heard from all the guys that I've talked to. It's really mostly a decision that only you can make. To say, yeah, everyone should join the military, it's awesome. It's really too general. It depends on what you're doing, why you're doing it. You as a person, some people just simply can't do it. They can't commit to something for that long. They can't take authority and, all that fun.
If you haven't detected, when he was very little, I was kidding Tactical Doodle. I said, I'd really like you to be a doctor. I was like, I'd like to have that medical expertise for helping other people in future years. And he actually took it to heart, and that's kind of the way he is leaning.
Are you in college right now?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I probably told him something he didn't want me to say.
You pushed me for that, but I didn't want to do it because of that. So let's...
Fair enough.
Make your own decision.
I didn't push you. I just threw it out there, though.
No, you said it. You should really be a doctor and, blah, 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 blah. Why did
I tell you to be a doctor, though? Tell them why I told you. To take care of me and Mrs. NutnFancy when we get old. I said to be it. But that's kind of where he's headed in the medical field. And, yes, he's looking at the military option. He brought up a good point, too. This will go back to the caller's question. Anytime you buy something, look at the price tag. Okay? Whether it's a gun, a knife, or a career, look at the price tag. What am I going to be paying personally for that? Are you really aware of the price tag? And I mentioned it right now. Are you really aware, or do you really want to be serving under administration with the current president, that may employ you as a military member in an operation you do not support? Oh, and by the way, you may die in that operation. That's something you need to think about. That's part of the price tag.
Are you still on there?
I am. I just want to say I appreciate your service and everything you do for your viewers, and I appreciate you, poor man, for giving them this forum to talk to us.
Hey, man, I think this is a fascinating show, quite honestly. I love it. It's great. I don't know very much about guns, but it's really interesting to hear you guys talk. By the way, there's somebody in the chat room. Saddam's chrome and pearl AK-47 is worth more than his chrome-plated one, and it was in a war museum in the U.S. and worth over $500,000, but they had to return it to Iraq.
There you go. Great answer.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you, man, my viewers are freaking smart.
Yeah.
They know a lot. They do. I read some of the comments. Some are, so-so. BB gun, paintball, damage to the head. But some are really good, and I'm impressed, and I thank you guys for that. And I want to piggyback on what he said. Thank you, poor man, for having us on.